One of the most important observations I've made in my language learning journeys is that the whole process is actually quite messy and at times unsatisfying. But that's okay. Hello, my name is Christopher, and in today's video I'd like to share with you some reflections I've had about language learning itself, especially as someone almost certainly with obsessive compulsive disorder. But hopefully these ideas would actually be of benefit to you. So, as I've said before, one of the most important things to keep in mind when studying a foreign language, especially as the novelty wears off, is that the journey is just that, a journey. Think of it like a marathon, not a sprint. No matter the language, you will not achieve proficiency in a week, a month, or most likely even a year. The brain needs a lot of time to make new connections. If you study a foreign language in high school or university, which you shouldn't be forced to, by the way, it can be an exciting but also frustrating experience. Believe you me, I know it. At the end of the semester, you may have only a rudimentary understanding of the language, certainly less than you had anticipated at the start, even if you were motivated throughout the course. Compare that with a history class, for instance, conducted in your native language. You engage with the lectures, complete the assigned readings, write your essays, and hopefully come away with a deeper understanding and appreciation for a particular time period and or people. It's all very structured and neatly arranged into chronological units that your brain knows how to handle. Language learning just isn't like that, as much as some may attempt otherwise. You can use an attractive digital tree that provides a quick, satisfying dopamine surge every time you complete a lesson, but don't be surprised when you've finished the course, yet you can barely introduce yourself. And that's a far worse feeling than forgetting the name of some obscure historical figure. Because of how we learn language, we have to constantly review old material, including vocabulary and verb tenses, and try to incorporate them into our active speech. It's just not formulaic, step by step with clear benchmarks. It's a convoluted undertaking of absorbing input from all over the place, and sometimes even regressing before advancing, like during summer vacation, but gradually inching forward by building longer and more complex sentences. The good news about all this is that it's difficult to truly waste time. That's not to say some methods aren't more effective than others, obviously, but it does mean that the more time you spend with your language, the better off you'll be in the long run. After all, you never really stop learning a language, including your mother tongue. You can always augment your vocabulary. You see, at one point you were a baby, and now you're not. You're older. But there was no single day when you went to bed young and woke up old. It was a continuum. And the same thing applies to language learning. Sleep is essential for learning a new skill, but you're never going to wake up one day fully proficient when you were perceptibly different the night before. And so I think this is a key insight to keep in mind while pursuing your target language. If you want a super organized unit-by-unit syllabus with no cumulative test at the end, language learning probably isn't for you. This is a tangled tale of speaking imprecisely, constantly forgetting and relearning things, and delayed gratification, but I think it's worth it, so don't give up. Alright, that's all for today. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video and let me know in the comments section what you think of this analysis. What language are you learning and how do you study? Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on the next video, and as always, thank you so much for watching.